As the Balkans has become the main route for hundreds of thousands of refugees from the Middle East, Kosovo seems to have been spared from this problem. This has saved Kosovo government and society much additional trouble, since there's already a huge group of potential or real migrants Prishtină government has to deal with, Kosovo's own population. This is, as Agron Bayami from tyre has put it in an interesting article, the strange case of Kosovo. Though the numbers of people who want to emigrate from Kosovo have significantly decreased since the beginning of this year, the reasons that prompted people to emigrate are still valid. These people on the move are considering leaving Kosovo because they do not see any hope for a better future in their country. And by doing so, they are blaming Kosovo's leaders who seem to have lost any credibility to ask people not to abandon their country. Their dissatisfaction is not about hunger or starvation, but about an immobile society, where society is impeding individual achievement and social mobility. People move themselves. They emigrate from the immobile society of Kosovo. Against this background, why does the Heinrich Böll Foundation and our cooperation partners from Democracy for Development deal with university reform? Because there is great hope that university reform, and in particular the reform of the University of Prishtină, that is administering 90% of higher education in Kosovo, can be a turning point. The University of Prishtină has historic and symbolic importance for Kosovo society. Established in 1969, it was a signifier of the advancement of Kosovo's position within the former Yugoslavia. In 81 and 97, it was the starting point of resistance movements against Serbia's attempts to regain control over Kosovo. And today, civil society, media, Ministry of Education, European Union, and European ambassadors are backing the University of Prishtină's rector Zenulahu in his attempt of establishing the institutional autonomy of this university. The overall goal is a university that can be trusted to deliver good quality of higher education is the most important factor to prosper in the world of the future. Doing so, the university needs independence from politics. It needs to stop illicit registrations by overcoming privileges for the children of war veterans, and it has to stop irregular academic advancement that, according to the global rules of academia, is not merit-based. In our view, a second much requested turning point for the educational system of Kosovo should be the establishment of a functional and professional vocationalist education system. We are considering to deliver a next study. We are already discussing this issue with Leon to concentrate maybe a next study on the problems of establishing this kind of professional vocational system. Because, as I read in a recent article, more than 25% of Prishtină's residents seem to be enrolled in a university, which is, from my point of view, not a good side, but an alarming side. The study that the Böll Foundation and the Development for Democracy are presenting today aims at fostering institutional autonomy of the University of Prishtină as the most important precondition for good quality education. This new study is part of a systematic approach of looking for ways and means to overcome the current unsustainable state of Kosovo and unleash the forces for a vibrant, open and fair society. The first study, launched in May 2013, dealt with party patronage. In the Balkans and all post-socialist countries, a well-known practice which is eroding the very foundations of democracy. In order to overcome patronage and foster social mobility, we are recommended introducing a strong system of merit-based recruitment to public services. The second study, launched in this year's spring, focused on the issue of equality between men and women and the need of inclusion of a higher portion of women into the active labor force. Inclusion of a higher portion of women into the active labor force would mean a major step towards challenging immobile Kosovo society of patriarchy. It would help develop an open and vibrant Kosovo whose citizens prefer to stay and contribute to instead of abandoning it. And this new study is focusing on quality education as a means in itself, and as a means to equip the young with knowledge and concern about the impediments to develop a vibrant society which provides them with the chance of aiming higher and achieving better than their parents. I want to express my gratitude to the Democracy for Development Institute, and in particular to Leon, for the good job, as ever, they did, and for creating an atmosphere of good and very trustful collaboration